Venice's economy is dominated by tourism. You would think with the struggles of the past 15 months that the first big cruise ship sweeping in, full of wealthy tourists, would be welcomed with open arms. Instead, Venetians took to the waters to meet it with protests. Venice, city of culture, historic treasures, architecture, romance, and of course the gondola-laden canals. The ancient city has a history of naval prowess, with the galleys of the Venetian Navy dominating the Mediterranean for centuries. Now the people of the city are looking to take to the sea again as they dig in against the colossal cruise liners of today. Venice is one of the world's top cruise destinations. In 2018, cruise ships brought nearly 1.8 million people to the city. However, this was beginning to start to show problems, as the city suffered from over-tourism in the busy summer months, with visitors from cruises swamping already busy attractions in the city. One proposal was to bring in charges on day trippers to help manage the influx and protect the city's hotels and reputation. Some Venetians complain of the impact of the aesthetics of the mammoth ships entering the city, with their huge size overwhelming the iconic atmosphere of its historic centre. Environmentalists concern the impact the ships are having on Venice's lagoons ecosystem, whilst historians point out that the same displacement of water is entering the city's canal systems, causing erosion and damaging the city. Things came to a head in 2019 when the MSC Opera hit a small boat and collided with the city's shoreline on its way into the port behind the city. At the end of March this year, the Italian government made headlines with its announcement that the larger ships would be banned from sailing past the city's historic centre and called for tenders to develop a new port to keep the ships away. This is by no means an instant fix, and with decisions seemingly being taken hundreds of miles away in Rome, it isn't clear if it is even the best option, with others on the table suggesting to reroute the ships along alternate canal routes away from the city, or to use alternate ports away from the historic centre. The battle has brought in celebrities too, with Mick Jagger and Tilda Swinton amongst those urging the Italian government to protect the city from the ships. However, not all Italians are in agreement. The protests this week were met with counter-protesters urging more ships to return to the city. With the tourism industry hurting badly, they argue this is not the time for turning away the very tourists they rely on for their livelihoods. Is now the time to ban the big ships from the city?